firstly, it's a real honor and a privilege to be in this sport and to come from where I've come from and be here representing the family and the country. It's amazing. So I grew up watching Formula One, as people are watching today, and dreaming of one day being here, and I couldn't even fathom all the things that I would eventually achieve. But what I did consistently believe was in my ability and what I could do if I just put my mind to it. And I think that really applies to anyone around the world. If you're in a bad mood, figure a way to get out of it. Try and use positivity as a motivation and a force forwards. And that's really what I entered today with great positivity, whether it's from the fans, whether it's from my family, whether it's thoughts from a friend that's just had a baby, whatever it may be, and you extract that and use that, and it's more powerful than anything.
Can you fight tomorrow?
Yeah, I can fight, for sure, and I kind of feel like Stroll and Ocon could maybe be a ticket to a better fight. If they can hold position at the beginning and maybe keep Ferrari and a few guys bottled up, could give us a chance, when I say us, Max and myself, a chance to come through the field and join that battle. So, yeah, I wish them well. I wish them a good race to give us a good race, if you know what I mean.
You've got your podium, and now, as we've said, that record, youngest ever to start from the front row of the grid. What does that mean to you?
It's a couple youngest evers this season. Feels good. Podium in Baku was great. Starting the front row here in Monza is great. Let's just keep it going.
To get that second row starting P3 tomorrow, it's something amazing, and the car was brilliant today. Perfect balance. I managed to push it to the limit, and then now we start P3. We have to keep that in the race, and I want my podium.
The fact that Ferrari struggled as well and that the Red Bulls have got some engine penalties, is that some solace for you today?
Yeah, I think it helps. I think I'm starting fourth, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's a long race ahead.
For the race tomorrow, are you more optimised for the dry, hopeful for the race?
Rain setup doesn't exist anymore, so it's not like you focus in general to set up the car as fast as you can and as fast as it can go. And the classic rain setups don't exist anymore, and I doubt that anyone set up the car for the wet today.
Yeah, it's nice to be in Q3 and extremely difficult conditions. I think we were kind of up there to have a good result. It's just a bit of a shame we didn't really have a proper go in Q3. We had a lot of engine power, which at the moment we don't know what the issue is.
The car was performing quite well, especially in extreme conditions, but we just lost by 0.2 of a second the shot in Q3.
The car was great. I think in wet conditions, especially compared to the dry, we were much more competitive. Obviously, we didn't want to push too much on qualifying because there is no point. We will start last.
Generally, very low grip. We know we have a very compromised setup for tomorrow's race, knowing that we are far from ideal for the wet. So we're struggling a lot out there on the corners.
For 2 hours this afternoon, you were in fourth place. Did you kind of wish this session didn't get going again?
No, I didn't. I mean, of course, it was nice to see myself up there on the list, but I wanted to get out there and do laps and give the fans a show. But also, it's so much fun to drive in these wet conditions with these cars. So I was eager to get out.
I'm disappointed that we start quite in that conditions, and what can you do? You cannot back off. If there's someone behind you is straight in your back, you don't know what's in front. I just think we should have waited.